Hey everyone. So last time we left off with discussing about how for loops worked, and we saw that we could print odd numbers and even numbers or skip around other numbers while we are printing with inside for loops. We also saw a bit with how range works. We saw that we can provide a step value over here so as to be the value that the loop skips over at each iteration and everything. So what I really wanted to discuss just a little bit today before we move on to the import topic is the continue keyword. Now, what you can also do is use the step keyword the step value in the range function to skip over some values while you're iterating through the for loop. Or what you can also do is use the continue keyword. So basically what the continue keyword says is whenever this keyword gets executed, it just says stop this current execution of the for loop and just directly go to the next execution of the for loop. So if I hit like a print statement, this is after continue, and if I hit save and if I run this, then you can see that the print statement, this is after continue, does not get executed. So even though the if statement does become true whenever the I value is even, say as in the value 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, but as soon as it encounters the continue keyword, the loop just goes on and jumps off to the next iteration of the loop without any regard whatsoever to the remaining code that may be. So whatever code that's after continue will never execute wherever continue goes. It just jumps on to the next iteration of the loop, whichever loop you're in. Doesn't matter if it's a for loop or a while loop. Using continue in a non-loop doesn't make sense. So keep that in mind. And apart from loops, what we're also going to be taking a look today is on modules. Now, if you don't already know what modules are, then modules are just simply pre-written Python packages that people have created and put out there, or they are already there for you to use, and they usually come pre-installed with Python. So let's say you have a module that says it doesn't matter for now. If you want to get a module into your program, you need to use the word import. So import is just you asking your Python program to go fetch that module or whatever stuff is in there, magical stuff, bring it back to you. So let's say I am importing a module called random, and it's done. So random is a module that is usually used to get random numbers and other stuff like that. So if I do something like random.randint, so first I need to mention the module's name from whom I'm calling the method, and then I need to say the two values as it's shown here, a and b, inside randint, and whatever the two values that I give in here, that would be what is returned. So like it's what this basically means here is the random module will return to me a random integer. That's what this random int stands for, random integer, a random integer between the values of 1 and 100. So if I run this, I get 1. So let's again run this, randint 100, and I get 74. And if I run it again, I will get another random value, 22. So you get the point. That's one way of using a module. Now if I had not imported this module of random, import random, and if I now try to run this in the Python shell without having imported random, now I close that Python shell, and if you recall, Python shells don't actually keep it in memory, so this is a complete fresh start. So without having imported random, I just say write random.randint, and if I say 1 to 1,000, doesn't matter, it says random is not defined. It does not know what random is. So unless and until I specifically ask it to import a module called random, and then if I say random.randint, that's when the function will work properly. So that is the basics of importing modules. We'll be seeing about them in depth in the next video, and I'll see you guys next time.